Hi, it's Cassie Olberg in Seals Grove, Pennsylvania, and I am here today coming from a sunny farm where I've been out playing with animals and prepping things for my YouTube. So I am going to just get right to it. I'm really excited about this one. I have a really good friend who loved the music notes, but she did not want multiple treble clefs. So we're going to show a few ways to take care of that situation. And I'm sure that once you see these, you'll think of a million more, and I can't wait to hear what they are. So let's get to it. Okay, so just some fun ways to do this. We are going to start with this way. And so all we need to do is take our music notes, and this is important, guys. Make sure that if you're working on your silicone mat, make sure that you put a piece of cardboard or something down to collect your scraps, or they will static cling right to your mat. So then we are going to go ahead and punch our music notes. Now, I always like to make sure I point these things out in case we have any first-time users, but the punch is right between the black lines. So we're trying to do a solid one. We're just going to come over to the first black line, and we're going to punch. And then we move it on down, and we line it up on the blue over here so that we get the pattern. And we make sure it's up to the top on the opposite side. For me, I'm moving to the right, and I am pushing it to the top on the left. But you can go the opposite direction if you prefer. So you're just going to go all the way across like this, making your border. And for the second part, I already made the border for that part so that I can just show you the technique. Okay, so we have cut all the parts. Now, make sure that you don't throw these away for this one. We're just going to move them to the side for a second. And then we are going to cut a 1 5/8 strip. So 1 4/8 is right here, and then 5/8 is just 2 little lines past it. And we're going to go ahead and cut that. And then the next thing we're not going to tape it down yet. We are going to remove all of those extra pesky little treble clefs. So we want the first one, right? And now we're going to come over here. And what's really nice is that with the microtip scissors, they contour right up against the edges. So it's really pretty simple to snip this out of here. So we're just going to come through, and yep, I am on the screen, so that makes me happy. Hi, I see there's a few people here with me today. Who's here? Now, if you've given StreamYard access to your name, then I will be able to see you just by saying hi. And if you have not given StreamYard access, then you'll have to just say who you are. I do it through StreamYard so I can put it in multiple spots at the same time. Okay. So we're just going to do this with each one. And see how I'm turning it back and forth? Whichever side it's easier for me to cut from, I just turn it to that side. And you know that I'm not one of those people that has a whole lot of patience. So this actually goes pretty quick, and it's easy to do. And some of us are going to be okay with the treble clefs in there. I'll be honest, I would be fine with it. But whenever I hear somebody wish for something and I can think of a way to make it happen, I go ahead and show them how to do that. And if you ever have something you want to learn, please feel free to reach out, because I love to have a little help knowing what people want to do. Okay, almost there. I guess the people watching are going to be shy and not tell me who they are. Okay. Okay, Okay, there we go. So then the next thing you're going to do, now I'm going to have to run this silicone mat under warm water to get these little pieces off because I did not put my piece of cardboard back down. I am, of course, using repositionable tape because I can run it over my border and not have to worry about the paper coming through. And then I'm just going to tape it down right here. Now, the reason we kept these extra pieces, I'm going to just dump these over here. I already have to wash my mat off anyway, is that these pieces are actually the exact size that we need to fill in these spots. So I'm just going to come in and the exact width. So I'm going to cut them down and I'm just going to put them in all the spots that need them. And then easy peasy. We have done the notes without having an additional treble clef. And you can decide how much you want to cut it down. You only need to cover up that little spot on each one. So actually I just need a little teeny tiny section and that will fix it for each one. And then when you're all done, you have a perfectly done border without all of the extra on there. Okay, so now let's talk about the next one. We are going to take another treble clef or another musical notes, and we are going to leave it intact, no problem. And now we're going to cut a 2-inch strip. 2 inches seems to work really well for this. And then we are going to run tape down it, and you want to make sure that you cover the whole border with tape because we are going to cut it apart. So you don't want it to fall apart because you didn't tape that one particular section. And then you're just going to tape it down the center. And now we're going to use one of my favorite tools we've come out with, the circle punch. It makes this beautiful, beautiful punch. And we're going to come in and we're going to pick a treble clef that we like, and we're going to punch it. And then we can come down and we can just skip the treble clefs from now on. And we can punch each section, getting just the notes that we want. Easy peasy. Back up and get this one. And voila, we have 5 of these. And I just took a 2-inch strip. And since our colors are blue and red for seals, I took blue, but you could use whatever color you want. And then I use foam squares to pop them up. But of course, you don't have to pop them up, or you can add another layer back here. Lots of fun things that you can do with this punch now that you know some techniques to get down to one treble clef. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you have a fabulous rest of the day. Thanks so much for being here.